In this video, you're going to discover how to get $50,000, $100,000, even up to $300,000 in under 90 minutes using this capital acquisition strategy. Before we get started, a couple case studies. Dr. Faraday got $162,000 in 45 minutes with our process. Norma Chengo with Got Wood Flooring got $82,000 in 90 minutes. Express Automotive got $68,000 in 1 hour. Dr. Sean Bullard, he got $124,000 in 60 minutes. And New Creations Childcare got $300,000 in 60 minutes. And Cynthia Gutierrez got $107,000 in just under an hour, 52 minutes, and you see her review right here. Now, who is this really for? Well, if you're a startup and you're looking for seed money, maybe you're looking to raise your first round of capital, but you know you need money to really launch and scale. Maybe you're a seasoned pro. Maybe you've owned a business for a long time and you're looking for a better source of funds to manage your company, to manage the cash flow, or just for working capital or growth capital. Maybe you're an investor who invests in companies or invests in real estate, or maybe you're a coach, maybe you're a consultant or a marketer and you have a great offer, but you know that you need capital to scale that offer with paid ads. If that is any of you here, if you're in the first category, the second, third, or fourth, or a combination of these, you're in the right place at the right time. A little bit about myself. My name is Mikhail Jessen. I've been in this industry for about 12 years now. I'm the co-founder of National Corporate Credit, the creator of the Capital Accelerator, which is this capital acquisition strategy. And again, since 2010, I've worked with over 1,000 clients. I've raised north of $100 million in capital. And so I do know a thing or two about building companies, raising capital for companies. What I've done is not important. What's most important is what you're going to be able to do as a result of this process. Here's what's most important: the levels of capital. And I want to educate you on this because it's going to help you determine where you are and how to move through these levels so you can reach not only more liquidity, but you can really scale your company to another level in a short period of time. So level one here is your unsecured personal credit. This is on the first box here on the left. This is where all of us start. You start building your credit, and at first you get a small credit card and you start building that up, and slowly but surely other lenders start giving you money. And usually this is what you use to then get business credit. So level one is personal credit. Level two is business credit. And as you really grow your business credit, you build your personal credit, you build your business credit. As you grow your company, you then qualify for more types of financing because you have what's called bankable assets. That might be your revenue. That might be your equipment. That might be your assets such as real estate, receivables, invoices. You have bankable assets that lenders will finance that might not necessarily rely on your credit. And for those of you that really scale, you get to level four. A lot of us, you're never going to pitch to a venture capital firm. You might. Maybe you get bought out by private equity. Maybe you raise some investor capital. But I'll tell you, most clients can build $1 million company just based off of level one and level two. So how does Capital Accelerator really work? It's designed to help you establish and build your personal credit and your business credit, okay? And its intention is to help you acquire financing that really fits your business. Whether you're looking to start up, whether you're looking to really scale up, or maybe you just want to sustain where you're at, give yourself more cushion. It's designed to help you find the money that's really going to fit your business right now and position you so that as you grow, you can qualify for more of those assets down the road. Essentially, you're here to build credit, manage your capital, deploy it, scale your profits, and grow your liquidity over time. So here's my goal for you. My goal for you is really 50K or more in the next 90 minutes, okay? And in an under 90-minute session, our process can help you do that. 50,000, 100, maybe you qualify for more, but conservatively, I'd like you to at least get $50,000. Our two programs are simple. We have unsecured credit, which is personal credit lines and business credit lines that come at 0% interest for the first 6, 12, even up to 18 months. Our secondary option is an unsecured term loan. This is where you can get up to $300,000 or $250,000 unsecured. So there's no collateral. It's a 3 to 7 year term. It is a monthly payment, and rates are as low as 6.99%. What's great about this process is instead of waiting 2 to 3 weeks to get approved to receive access to your money, it only takes 24 hours. So it's a 24-hour turnaround time versus 2 to 3 weeks, and that application session takes 60 to 90 minutes. So let me walk you through the steps of what I'd like to call reaching scalability. The first step we're going to take is you getting pre-qualified. Okay, I want you to know, and I want to know if this is going to work for you, and determine, are you a good fit for the program? Is the Capital Accelerator a good fit for you? The second step is to map out your growth plan. Now, why is this important? I've been raising money for companies for the last 12 years, and I'll tell you that most of my clients are not always clear on exactly what they need the money for. So you might say, Mikhail, I need $100,000 or $150,000, but you don't really either know what you're going to do with the funds, or you actually aren't even ready to take on capital yet. So what we do is we map out your growth plan. You get really clear on what you're going to use the money for, how much you need, where you're going to apply it, what you expect to get in return for it, and then we go even one step further. We map out all of the steps. And when you have an application for money, money becomes a lot more attracted to your business. You have a clear plan. You have clarity in what you're going to do with the funds. And once you get that return on investment, you're clear on what you're going to do with the money after you've achieved the goal that you have for yourself. So how much do I need? When am I going to use it? What am I going to use it for specifically? When am I going to get it back? What's the expected ROI? And then once I get those funds back, what am I going to use for the capital? What am I going to use the capital for at that point? We plan all the way into the end and then one step further. Step number 3 is optimizing your personal credit and your business before we start. What does this mean? Essentially making sure that your name, your addresses, your birthday shows up personally on your credit report, your driver's license, your utility bill. All of that is congruent. And same thing for the business, making sure that your articles of incorporation, making sure that your IRS letter, any verification documents that our lenders and our capital partners would look at is all congruent with the information. When you have this right, the process goes really quickly. You get approved. If you don't have it right, it can take a couple weeks to finally get approved and to get everything squared away. So we want to make sure that we measure twice, cut once. Step number 4, we're going to schedule your funding day with our funding manager. So that's 60 to 90 minute session. Once we have you qualified, prepped, we're going to schedule that time with our funding manager. Step number 5 is you go through the funding submission process. Through that 60 to 90 minute, you're likely to get approved for 50 grand or 100 grand or almost everything. And one of the things we teach you is how to negotiate your approvals. A lot of times if a lender is going to give you an approval, we're going to show you where to go to get that approval, but we're going to teach you how to negotiate that approval to get even more money. You don't just negotiate the denials. In fact, you have more success negotiating the approvals. So we're going to show you, we're going to walk you through the process. We're going to help you get approved. And then we're going to show you how to negotiate to get the best and final offer from those new lenders that you're building relationships with. Step number 6, once you have everything approved, you simply set up and activate your accounts. It's very easy to manage online. And step number 7, follow the plan. You're going to follow your growth plan from start to finish. And this will keep you organized. This will keep you on track. Most importantly, it will give you the peace of mind of knowing what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing. And once you're done, essentially share your results with our Facebook group, share your results with one of your consultants, give us a review on Google, or you're going to do a video testimonial with us if you choose to do that. What's the investment in Capital Accelerator? This is a great question. Industry standard pricing is 15%. So if you were to get 150 grand, you'd pay $22,500. Capital Accelerator is a special one-time investment pricing of $10K. It's guaranteed not to go up, not to go down. You don't pay anything up front, and you pay after the submission process is complete. So you go through exactly what you're going to get. If you don't have a company set up, we're going to help you set up your company so that way you can go through the process of getting approved for your credit as you go through this funding process. Step number 2, we'll help you structure your credit, make sure everything is structured, your addresses, your name, all of that is in alignment before we start. Same thing for the business. We'll make sure your corporate documents, your IRS documents, everything you're going to need to submit is all accurate and congruent and in alignment. We're also going to help you map out that growth plan before you get started. You're going to know exactly what you're going to use the funds for. So once you get the money, you can stay on track. Our team is going to select the best lenders that fit your business. I've been doing this a long time. Every business is different. Your business might be different than the business down the street, and the different capital options that exist out there would work for you, but might not work for that business down the street. So we're going to connect you with the exact lenders and their specific products that are going to be the best fit for you. If I think that you need to build your personal credit before building your business credit, I'm going to recommend that. If I think you can do a blend of personal and business, then I'll recommend that. If I think you're strong enough to go entirely out of the business, then we'll do that too. And then we're going to guide you through all of the application process to make sure that you get approved. And we'll show you exactly how to negotiate to get the best offers and get approved within 24 hours instead of 2 to 3 weeks. Now, you're saying, Mikhail, 24 hours? I thought you said 60 to 90 minutes. You're going to likely get approved for everything within the first 60 to 90 minutes. In some cases, your application may go pending. They may want to look at a document. They might want to verify your address. And if that's the case, we're going to show you how to get an answer from them within the first day to 72 hours max to get a decision instead of waiting those 2 to 3 weeks. The good part about what we do is we deal with people. So if we are diligent and punctual, we can usually get a decision out pretty quickly. But if we wait for them to get back to us, they could take 2 to 3 weeks. So we show you how to follow up, how to get a decision quickly. That way you get approved and receive access to your funds really quickly. As a bonus, you get a couple bonuses here when you work with us. Bonus number 1, you get 1 year of capital growth consulting. Now this is part of our growth process. So not only are you going to be able to get the money that you need now, but we're going to show you how to grow it. We're going to help you raise those credit limits at 6 months, and we're going to help you raise those credit limits again at 12 months. You're going to have a second round of funding at the 12-month point. So what does that mean? Well, we're basically going to do this process over again for you, and this is included in the 10K. So you're not paying in another 10K, you're paying one time. You're getting your credit limit increases, and you're getting an entirely new second round done for you at the first year. Now you say, Mikhail, why don't we do this faster? Why don't we do this second round at 3 months? Well, there's a seasoning time. You need to get your funds, you need to build those relationships, And you need to manage those relationships over time. There's a method and a science to this that if you do it right, you can really build a financial independence, a financial umbrella of liquidity and capital that will go a long way in terms of you no longer having to be codependent or dependent on lenders that you don't want to go back to ask for advice, ask for money. You're going to be in a position here where you'll have your own liquidity available that you can go to when you need it. So you're going to have that second round of funding. For example, you might start at 50K. And after your 6-month and your 12-month increase, you might be up to 75. You might be up to 80. And we do a second round, you might get another 50. So you're at $130,000. And instead of paying 15%, you only pay 10. So all of this is included. Bonus number 3, you're going to get guidance on how to use your funds and how to best use them and manage them after you get funding. I can't tell you how many times you more or less are going to need somebody in your corner to help you make the right decisions. You'll come back to my team and say, Mikhail, I've started to use the funds. I'm using it for a project, but I want to make sure I do this right. What do I avoid and what do I do so that way I don't make the mistakes that you have mentioned to me in the beginning? We're going to be here to help answer all of your questions. So that whole first year, we're here as a supporting role to help you not only grow your capital, but to make sure that you have that peace of mind of knowing you have a partner in your corner. Bonus number 4, you'll have premium access to our growth consulting programs to help you scale your offers online and offline. Getting capital is one thing, but being able to leverage it, to grow it, to really scale your company, scale your offer, we have some training programs on that as well. So here's how it really works. Number 1, if you're interested in doing this, we simply take you through an onboarding process. We do a simple call with you to determine if you're a good fit. And we'll ask you a few questions to see if this is the right fit for you, if you qualify, and if you do qualify, what that amount looks like. So if you're interested, go ahead and click on the link below, schedule your onboarding call with our team, and we look forward to connecting with you. We look forward to seeing if the Capital Accelerator is the right fit for your business. I'll see you soon.